Hi everyone, this is Ashley from the AMCAP marketing team, and today I'm going to teach you all things Reels. Whether it's creating, posting, or maybe you've just received some professional content from our team, this video is for you. I am going to be running through all of the instructions on my phone, so if you'd like to grab yours and follow along, that could be very beneficial for you. If not, I am going to be linking all of the instructions in the description box below, so be sure to check those out. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up the Instagram app, and that's going to bring us into our homepage. From there, you're going to want to swipe right, and that's going to open up your camera, and that's going to give you 1,000,001 different features. Don't get overwhelmed, I'm going to go over all of them shortly. So there are 4 different options in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. You will notice it says post, story, reel, and live. In this tutorial, I'll just be going over the reel function, so let's go ahead and switch over to that. As you can see, we have a few different options on the left side of the screen. We have this music note, which if you press into that, it's going to bring up a bunch of different song choices that you can layer over your video. We'll go over that in a little bit. The next function you see are the 3 stars. So if you press that, as you can see, there's a lot of different filters that come up with that one. And that's really all this is. I will recommend recording your video with the filter rather than putting the filter on the video in post. It looks a lot cleaner if you record it with the filter versus if you put it on in post, it'll look a little bit crunchy, I like to say, but this is what this function is. The next function we're going to be checking out is the layout feature, which is this little grid looking icon. And all this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to record something over here and then record a second thing over here that's separate. This next function is super cool in my opinion. It's the green screen function. As you can see, I'm now in a lovely field of beautiful yellow flowers and lovely clouded skies. You can get very creative with this function. You can, put a house behind you. You can make it your own, but that's what this feature is. Super fun. You can get so creative with it. The next feature I'm going to be going over is the Add Yours feature. If we open this up, it's going to bring up a bunch of different prompts. So how this works is, say I press group vibes, I now have to post a picture with a group of people to join in on this Add Yours. This is pretty irrelevant for a lot of the posts that we're going to be doing, but that's what that feature does. The next feature is called Length. That is going to be the icon with the dotted circle, half circle, or full circle with the number in the middle of it. And that is going to just allow you to limit the time that you can record. So say I press 15 seconds, it'll limit me to 15 seconds. It's just a good way to keep your reel in check. The next feature is called Dual, and it's going to be the camera icon with the little plus sign in the middle of it. And what that's going to do is it's going to record not only the front camera, but it's also going to record the back camera. If anyone has used BeReal, this is very similar to that. So that's what that feature does. This next feature is called Gesture Control, and this one is super cool. So basically, if you want to start recording, you raise your hand. It notes that you raise your hand, and then it starts recording. So now I'm recording, awesome. And when I want to stop, I raise my hand again, and it stops. This would be super helpful if maybe your phone was set up on a tripod and it was far away from you and you have no one helping film your video. That would be very helpful to start and stop the video. The next feature I'm going to be going over is the Align feature. It's going to be the 2 boxes, one sort of transparent and the other one is solid. And what this one is going to do is it's going to allow you to line up with your last shot. As you can see, this looks terrifying, and it's a little hard to do, but that's what it's going to let you do. This would be useful if maybe you're in one outfit and you wanted to appear in another one. You could line up your body with your previous alignment with the frame, and you would have a seamless transition. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through the steps of editing the reel that you just recorded. So say you have a couple of clips already loaded in there, you're gonna press Next. This is going to bring you to the next screen in the editing process. You'll notice there are a bunch of icons at the top of the screen. The first one on the far left is your save icon. If you tap that, that will save your project. I highly recommend saving your project periodically through the recording and editing process. That will just save you the headache of having to start from scratch, which nobody wants to do their work twice. So always save your draft. The next icon you're going to see is the music icon again. So if you click that, that's going to open up all of these different songs. I would recommend choosing trending songs, trending sounds. You can tell how popular they are by the amount of views that they have or the amount of reels that they were used to make. So I'm gonna pick the third song down, and that is going to add that track to my reel. Once you add the song to your reel, it's going to open up a different subsection of this part of the editing process. It's going to bring up a timeline with your videos and the music underneath it. So what we can do here is we can scroll from the left to the right to kind of see where we're at in the video, tap the music to select it and it'll be highlighted yellow, and then you can click adjust section. That will move the audio to wherever you would like. I'm gonna say done, I would like it to be right there. Awesome. And if you tap it again, it'll bring you out to a broader menu of this subsection of the editing process. So at the bottom we have edit. That's going to allow you to select any singular clip and shorten it, lengthen it, whatever you want to do. You can split it, you can adjust the speed of it, I can make it faster, I can make it slow motion, whatever you want to do. If you click out of that and go back to the main menu, you can do reorder. That will allow you to reorder your clips in whatever order you would like. So you just press and hold, drag it to the new spot, press done, and it's done. The next feature is add clips. That's going to bring you back to the camera and or your camera roll if you tap the lower left-hand corner of the screen to bring in more clips from your phone's camera roll. I'm going to press X to go back to the main editing menu. The next icon we see is text, and that is going to bring you back to the more plain editing section. And here you can type whatever you would like to say, just like this, and you can move it around. To move it around, you touch and drag. If you want to make it bigger, you zoom, 2 fingers, zoom in, zoom out, whatever you would like to do. I'm going to put that there. When you're done, you press done. The next feature that you're going to see is the sticker feature. There you can add really anything you would like to. You can add a GIF. I'll go ahead and do that, and done. And there is now a GIF. The next icon you're gonna see is the volume icon. This is super helpful for if you are creating a reel. In the app, you can adjust your camera audio, which is my speaking voice, and you can adjust the music audio to make it to where you can 100% hear yourself talking. If it's the opposite, you can turn your camera audio all the way down if you don't want to hear yourself talking at all, and the music all the way up. The next icon is going to be the filter icon. As you can see here, we have some, different filters. We can pick whichever one we'd like. I'll leave mine normal. And the last one is the effects. It's going to be the 3 stars, very last icon. Here you can choose a bunch of different effects. This is the reel so far. Awesome, looking good. So I'm gonna press the arrow in the upper right-hand corner, and that is going to bring us to the final step of this tutorial. This is where you post your reel. I'm gonna start at the top and move through to the bottom. The first thing we see is preview. If you click on that, it's going to preview your reel full size. It's going to show you where every icon is going to be in the frame, just so you have an idea. And then you can press edit cover, and this is going to allow you to scroll through and select which part of the video you would like to be the cover. I'll use this one. Another cool feature is if you press the blue bar at the bottom of the screen, you can actually import your own picture. So you can make your own thumbnail and import it in here and put it on the front, and that'll be your preview. The top right, if you switch over to profile grid, tap and drag, you can actually edit what you can see from your profile grid. So if someone clicks onto your profile, this is going to control which part of the video they see. So this is for cropping. I'm gonna hit done in the upper right-hand corner. And right here is where we write our caption. So you would write whatever you'd want right there. That's going to appear at the bottom. As you can see, there's now the word caption in our description. We have a bunch of different features down here. We have tag people, if you would like to tag anyone. We have invite collaborators. That is for if you and someone else worked on the video together and you would like it to appear on both of your profiles. I'm gonna press done. We have add location, where you can add the location, of course. And then we also have share to Facebook at the bottom. That is very helpful if you would like to post to multiple accounts at once. It just saves you some time. The rest are pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to be sticking to these 3 functions for now. And when you're all done, you're going to click the blue button in the lower right-hand corner, and you're all done. Those are all of the basics for creating your own reel from scratch. But say I sent you an already completed video, how do you post that? I will show you. You're going to go to home, you're going to swipe right, you're going to tap the camera roll in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. You're going to tap the video that I sent. It'll open it up. From there, you'll press next in the upper right-hand corner. Next, in the lower right-hand corner, that'll bring you to the same end screen that we just talked about, fill everything out, and press share. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful. If you would like detailed written instructions about creating an Instagram Reel, I will have that linked in the description box below. Again, this was Ashley with AMCAP Marketing. I hope you have a great day.